Yo, this is Spencer Smith, and you're now tuned in to Heritage Hip Hop 1.
Alright folks, as you hear that echo, we are in the working chambers of an up-and-coming MC who you will know very soon. Introduce yourself to the people.
Yo, what's up, Spencer Smith?
Alright, and let's get into it. So Spence, thank you for letting us come to interview you. I really appreciate that. I want to know, who are you, where are you from, and what does hip-hop mean to you?
First of all, my name is Spencer Smith. I'm from originally Valley Stream, New York, Long Island. I'm an upcoming recording artist from Valley Stream, New York. I got into hip hop around the age of, I'm gonna say 15 when I first entered high school. And the way hip hop was to me, it was a manifest of free form of expression, and it was a form of just getting my thoughts off, putting my pen to the paper, just being in my own thoughts and being able to express myself freely. And in the end of it, it was just falling in love with the art of literature and the beautiful form of poetry. It was just amazing to me.
Okay, you know what's deep? Now you said you're from Long Island. Now Long Island is the home of a lot of hip hop legends.
Yeah.
They call Long Island Strong Island, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, Leaders of the New School's based out of there, Public Enemy's based out of there, I think EPMD is based out of there. Wu-Tang. So it's at Staten Island.
Ah.
But, you know, the Long Island is very, very well known. Terminator X and the Valley of the Jeep Beats and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So you come from a heritage within hip hop that's forgotten about, and they had to fight to keep their sound and name potent in the industry. What does it mean for you to be heard and to establish yourself, especially in today's industry where regionality has been taken out of the industry and now the internet runs the game?
The thing is, it's all about being, one, you have to be original. If you're not original, then you're not going to last in the game, I'll be honest with you. And I find it's just, during that, it's just kind of altering and being my own man and just having my own sound and just being original. Not just trying to keep up with the new guys like someone, opposed to like how you could be a chameleon and just copy this sound and copy this guy, because then you're not really gonna last that long. Like you're gonna have a good run, but the downfall is gonna be really bad because you're not gonna know what to do because you don't have your own lane. So you can't fall back and be like, okay, well I could go back to doing this when originally I was copying other people, but what's my original technique? Like what am I known for, you know?
So tell me about, you said 15 you really got into hip hop. Mm-hmm. You're a pretty young individual.
Yeah.
So when did you come out this way as opposed to living in Long Island? And this way, everybody, we're in Pennsylvania, so I just wanted to ask to see a little bit of history.
I moved out here maybe like 3 years ago now.
Okay, so it's still fresh.
Yeah.
You have that Long Island background. Mm-hmm. What is the Long Island hip hop scene from your experience?
From my experience, it was actually really, and where I grew up in Valley Stream, it wasn't as big, it wasn't as well known. Like you had little people like just starting to come out and just really try and create music, but it was never a form of like, okay, like these guys are like the next up, like they're coming up or anything like that. But it was nothing like that. Just, you know, just local cats like, oh, like I'm just in my basement just creating beats or like just rapping, got like a mic booth like in the corner or something like that. Nothing crazy like that. But when I came out here, that's honestly like when I really went into full drive. And I'll be honest, it's 20 times harder out here because you're so limited, because Pennsylvania is not really well known like that in some aspect of music. But then you have guys like Meek Mill, Beanie Siegel, even Lil Uzi Vert, and Wiz, like they came out of here, but they really had to show and prove, and that's all it is really. If you know how to network, you're talented, then you'll be good, honestly. That's my honest opinion.
Yeah, but you know, Philly and Pennsylvania has given rise to a lot of great MCs though. I mean, even with the ones you mentioned, I could go back a little further, like 3 Times Dope, EST was nice. Will Smith, to me, is one of the greatest rappers ever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And Jazzy Jeff is not a rapper, but his influence in hip hop transforming, the first to ever do the Autobot Decepticon sounds with a record. Mm-hmm. Philadelphia has always been principle in pushing hip hop forward. Even in Jersey, South Jersey, and Philly are connected, and you know that they have formed an allegiance that has brought the Philly sound into a mainstay outside of their own state. Even on street credibility with like the major figures, Gilly the Kid is well known as one of the best. AR Ab, you know, these are guys who have really put it down. So it's interesting that you said that it's more limited out here, because I would figure that the competition in Philadelphia is just as apparent as in Jersey.
The competition is fierce, but the thing is, in order to get to that level, you really gotta hustle and you really gotta be on your game. Because if you're not, it's kind of like New York. You're gonna get eaten alive out here. You're gonna be just at the bottom if you're not on your square with it. It kind of applies to like lyricism to me. If you're not on your square, if you're not tip top and ready to take anybody out, then like you're gonna get eaten. That's it.
I mean, that's the whole point of hip hop is competition. It's making something from nothing. If everybody has nothing, how are you going to stand out to be something?
True.
You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to lyrical dexterity, it's all about what you say and how you deliver it. So as an MC, let me ask you, what's more important to you, the message or the delivery of the message?
The actual message. Because you could have a flow, you could have whatever, you could be the next Young Thug or Playboy Cardi when it comes to flows, but if you have horrible lyrics, if your bars suck, I'm not gonna care what you're saying. Like, if you literally just humming, I'm not gonna care. Like, I'm all about lyricism. I grew up on Jay, Nas, Biggie, like The Firm, Dre, all those guys. Like, even though Dre wasn't a lyricist, but like he had people working for him behind him, like Snoop, one of the best lyricists. So I'm like, I could care less really for it, but it's what all it is, message, honestly.
Okay, we're gonna touch on that later in the interview. Right now, I just want to focus on everybody getting introduced to you. When it comes to your music, though, your music is staged at a point where you're not really at the beginning because you're a little seasoned.
Yeah.
But you are a beginner because you haven't really touched that splash yet. Tell me, what is the goal for an MC or you as an MC, not a rapper? And we want everybody on here to get to MC level. So I put it in the air so you can grow to it. What is your goal as an MC when you drop that first project? What do you want people to get from it so that not only do you garner the respect, but you gain the ears of people who are getting introduced to your music for the first time?
I want my fans to actually understand when I drop my debut album, I want them to understand my ability, me as a person, and I want you to also understand my experiences, or even my peers' experiences of what we've all been through, what we've endured, everything that's occurred in our lives. I don't want to just be a guy that can just spew out a bunch of lyrics and all that without any pure substance or messages behind it, so you can not gain any insight from. I want to always have insight from everything I do.